Do we have anyone else?
So I had been ambitious and hoped to get 2 people, but then everything started late because my
Oh,
internet was being real special. But we'll see.
of course.
Let's do sheep, which I think is 15 games. We might not get through all of them, but Lanba, okay,
Le Sheep.
or Lanolog.
Did Sheep give themselves back the advanced role? Or like I saw it was gone, and then
I
they
don't
got
think
them
so. I
back.
mean, they can't give it back to themselves.
Right.
B. Um.
Ooh, Lanolog.
Yeah.
Lanolog is a very special character. Just to preface, they've been always a quick match monster, ever since I started playing. So dealing with their special brand of zoning is extremely difficult. So trying to navigate that situation is
Well,
an interesting head case.
it's weird
Yeah,
because I found them on QM, and so they were playing an Umbi team, which they weren't comfortable with. But every time the Peacock came out, there were games where they just didn't do anything versus a solo Parasol, and I'm like, do you know how to play this character? And then there were other games where I just didn't get to play the game, and I was really confused.
yeah, it makes some interesting decisions sometimes that kind of leads to the downfall because they're just kind of experimenting as the match goes on. It's like it's a lot of constant adapting.
I also got them to do Fortune Headless Pressure to me in the corner, taunt in front of my face. I punished and they ult F4. That was a trip. That was
Hydra?
a trip.
Hydra give it to you? Okay, well, yes. Did you want it back?
Hydra gave...
Like, if it wasn't like part of your permission or like what you were thinking of, like, could have talked about that.
Well, I think she means... Whatever. Got the hit and dropped. Oh wait, they're playing... Foul.
That's interesting. They don't do that. Huh.
I don't think that jump heavy kick was actually real. I think you could have bursted if you wanted the cat off.
So, Lamba also does a bunch of the a lot of the flailing with the cat girl here. And usually a JLK when they try to hit you in your face. Keep doing that. You just kind of have to be cognizant and aware of that with the air and stuff. Kind of rough. They can play the game. Yeah, sometimes they autopilot a little too hard. Like that. That's cool.
Nice.
That's really cool.
No!
No, confirm. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to respect that assist in your face. It has a long startup.
Not, dude.
You can just slap it.
Ooh. Okay.
And it's a good habit to start being able to recognize when there's a long startup assist in your face.
That's
So
a punish. That's a punish though.
Can you just jab that?
You can actually jab them.
Yeah.
You can just jab that. Yeah, that's still a punish. Everyone and their mother tells me that, you know, Lenny is safe. No, you can jab them. Peacock's the strongest character on this team. Okay. What? That was good movement, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. This is also gonna happen. No.
That, I hate that.
Ah! It's so good that you can do that now. Oh, I like it.
I hate the fact that George is like not affected. Still just explode.
That is wild. They jump on that, so it's yeah, you can afford all that. Very careful about your his calling axis. You know, it's good for damage, but when you see a larger dramatic action. That was fun.
Oh.
It's like decent movement, but it's just what kind of getting cognizant sometimes.
You don't really have the health to do much about any of this. Yeah.
Lenny's safe as P propaganda. Yes, it is absolutely P propaganda. Lenny's not safe at all.
After any super period?
Yes. You can hit her. Just because it looks like you can't hit her doesn't mean that you can't.
Even after like a really long hit stop or block stun
Yeah.
super? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. must keep in mind.
It's like when people try to do car into Tekken USS with Bella, and you can jump that. That's never stop.
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, we extended our hurt box.
Good job though.
Follow me. Hey, it works.
Oh no.
Confirmed it works. Hey.
So, I can agree with killing, but was there a way to do it where we kept the corner?
Yes.
Because I feel like that would have been preferred.
We could have sidestepped that.
Blocks.
+2, they didn't know that. You had to hit.
That tick throw feels really slow. No, Umbies. Every time I see sheep do it. Why are we throw punishing that?
Rat punish? I would not have thrown punish that. Oh, and you went for the beat.
Goodbye, character.
Is this so much damage? Eight. Hard to block move, hard to block move.
All times.
That's your option. Yep. Good movement. Run to the corner. Yeah.
Good.
Gotta be careful. Nice grab. Interesting. Okay. Grip again.
We let the Valentine get away, which is
We're gonna
really
go. Yeah, you let him
dangerous.
get away. So they're gonna. They're definitely gonna go full screen and then find their mom to get attacked with the key. No dash up confirm. Nice hit dash. Interesting. Good spacing.
Oh my.
Yeah, that was quite the read.
That was a
Nice
good land
play.
cancel.
Hey. Mixture.
Yep, they're gonna.
Hey, no, they're gonna double jump. Yeah.
Should still be dead.
If you can keep it simple, I would argue to keep it simple. This is very much a risk of dropping. Should not have happened. Yeah. If you're that high on Dizzy, you shouldn't be doing any of the JHK loops, even though they're optimal. You could just go to ground string instead.
Okay, fighting caps. What is Anubis?
Anubis?
Yeah.
That's the sewer grab.
It's the what? Sorry.
The sewer grab? El sewer grabbo.
Oh, okay.
Is
Okay.
that the legendary Null Skull Gaming?
Tis Null Skull. Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. They went back to their actual team. Lanba did, rather. Monologue.
did?
God, I keep... In my head, they were Monologue, and now they want to be called Lanba, and I don't know why. Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna forever call them Lamba. I don't know why they changed the long one. That for 7 odd years. I don't know why that changed.
You need to be push blocking Nagato.
Way
Ideally, you're push blocking the jumping leg kick, but it's really hard to do. But if they're doing IAD jump leg kick Elgato, you need to get the cat off you afterwards.
Oh, dang. Pro tip: push block after the A shadow because it pushes you forward a little bit. That's your final wheel.
You're gonna explode.
You're gonna hella explode. Oh lord!
They could have Argus'd you there, and you would have just lost your character.
Right there was your time to forward. They have an item so they can actually. Yeah,
Yep.
yes. That's part of like changing up your routing. Zoom. Up But the head took everything. We had the head.
They've never down backed after you've ticked from them, and you have yet to adapt to it.
Hey. And you have to hold all this.
Yep.
Yep.
Every anti-zoning tool in this game still gets beat by a zoning characters tool.
True. And it's so nice.
Besides VoD.
Ah. True.
Yes, that is the dealio. Null. Helping people get more review stuff and hopefully encourage them to think about looking at their own replays.
Ooh.
Is that not punishable? No, it isn't.
It's not punishable because of from the headstone.
Yeah. I really feel like you can PVGC punish that though.
You can. It's just hard.
Yeah. That's
no,
unfortunate.
Yeah, 5 plus assist is pretty rough.
Yeah, no, it's a really strong tool. Yeah, we're doing this stuff.
Yeah, reset. It was a lot. This is so much fun. And we even do it again. PVGC, but you got whipped by the heck.
Yeah. If the head hits you in the corner, it's pulling you out. No, you have to know that versus set this. It's kind of a really rude knowledge check. Good DP.
Hey.
Oh no.
Hey. No. Oh no. Up forward. No, that's not even up forward. Up back. No, if you've got some space on Peacock, you obviously want to keep up boarding.
Goodbye, character.
It's hard.
Yeah. Blocking the full screen H item is your time to try and go over. What's it called? Air short, George.
Back quicker. Yeah, we're down back in. I'm back in.
So, actually, wait. So, right here,
right there, right?
you
there.
land canceled one of them, and then immediately went to up back. They actually gave you enough time to chicken block, land cancel, jab. And, like, this is, like, stupid stuff to be thinking about, but the cat kind of forces you to experiment with this sort of stuff, because the pressure, if you're not checking it at absolutely, like, every opportunity, just kind of gets out of hand. Good push block. Nice. Oh no! I can't imagine this matchup's fun.
God, this matchup is hard as heck. It's a rough matchup. That's great.
What's up, the Nixie?
I don't know if that's supposed to be.
I mean, until the cat starts approaching you, you can keep hitting the head.
But, oh no. Oh, would that have been a push situation? That would have been a DP situation. Not at that point though, but just like, just a moment of force.
Yeah.
Extra fortune out of the air.
Why do decap attacks deal so much damage?
Dang.
Hold this.
Almost chip. Almost chip. Yeah, hold this. Car is a solution. Car is a solution, by the way. Have ways out. You have ways out. Yep. That's rough. Bunk. Again.
Oh, we didn't get our super.
We hold that time. A lot of chip.
Yeah, we tried to boat. Didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Can we, like, double the cooldown of item drop? Please.
Double the cooldown of items. Yeah. Might be a way to help.
I mean, it actually means if you avoid one, there's not one coming back until you've actually like gotten right on top of them.
Yeah. That's grip.
Very good grip. Oh no. They just didn't block
The
that.
hit? No, no. He didn't commit to the hit. Why not? Yeah. Fuzzy.
Bait was not real. We're mashing.
Ooh.
Why are we DHing?
Why are we DHing?
I mean,
Hello?
I guess we kind of want to keep double alive, but
That kind of wasn't worth it. You didn't get the right interaction.
bonked.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You gotta be willing to anti-air Robo. Depending on you with jump medium punch, or else she kinda just gets to get away with stuff. Good block though.
Oof. Got the frame. She's in tank mode. Oh, you got hit with the mixturization. Sorry, gamer. That was a knowledge check beyond your years.
Just love how the bomb eats all the hits immediately, so it doesn't stay out.
It's so great. I mean, they also could have done the heavy teleportation.
Yeah.
I mean, the heavy version. But... Hey. Oh, we drop it.
Very good PVGC.
That's a good
no.
birthday. I don't know why we didn't just commit to the birthday.
That won't work.
Sir, are you okay? What?
Also, giving P the opportunity to burst you away as Eliza is really sketchy.
Yeah. Do that. Oh yeah, there we go. If they're in attack. Yay!
Why are we punching that? We dash block into that. Yeah, reflector doesn't work versus beams. Smile.
Oh.
That's pretty smart by them.
Oh no, they dropped. There's some out of that. Kind of rough.
So while there was nothing in the air, you definitely could have jumped over the boxcar, George.
Yeah. There was a... Can you roll it back like 2 clicks? There was a moment where you actually could have dashed forward. Right... Oh, there you go.
So we got the George walking back towards them.
Yeah.
And so you had free space there
Up forward.
to
Dash right
dash,
here.
and then you could have up forward over the bomb or dashed under the air show if they...
Sure.
Yep, chip.
Yeah. So there's moments where you actually can go forward even though it doesn't look like it. It's because of conditioning that keeps you there.
And especially because you have Parasol's dash, this is true for a lot of characters' dashes. If you have space to run in and you're dashing, an item drop will never hit you. You're moving too fast horizontally for the item drop to ever track onto you. So if a P is giving you space to move forward, take it.
We're kind of really relying on the people to do most of the work.
Yep.
It's like it's working, but...
I mean, to be fair, Fortune doesn't have great tools to deal with approaching TP assists, so it is one of the best ways to kind of just check her. That tick throw was so late.
Very late. We went for stand heavy punch it. Heckin' yellow. Not great.
Bunk.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, that was fine. So like here, instead of doing this, because they could have just called the item and punished.
You could just go forward, gamer.
Yeah. Okay, let's just... Instead of doing the reflector super you did here, just dash jump. They're giving you all that space. The item can't track onto you if you're dashing. Is Umbrella's dash that slow?
It's not that slow. No.
Yeah, there's no way it would catch you, right? TLDR, you can't be afraid of the item, or else you will just be stuck full screen like this the whole time. And you have no reason to be afraid of the item if you can move. Because if you're being able to move at your character's full speed, you can't avoid it. So instead of doing this, which they also could have just straight up punished by dropping that on you during your end lag of your reflector,
There you go. It's possible for us to move the bar.
oh no.
I wouldn't have gone for the burst. Just use your assist.
It's cute. Scales you to hell immediately though.
It really does. That was not great damage for you.
Nice. Got kinda lucky he didn't immediately cancel into L danger, but
Yeah,
it works.
That's your combo.
Wait, that didn't combo. They just stopped blocking.
Did you stop blocking?
Yeah, the Indizzy bar didn't go up. That stand heavy punch segment didn't combo. You delayed it too much. Yeah, jumping light kick.
That's cross, oh lord. Whoa.
I guess you were trying to push block below. I'm not entirely sure, but
Drop it.
not
Yeah.
trying to say it's easy, but you really need to figure out how to push block the cat. You're not getting her off you at all.
Yeah.
She gets that off of stand heavy punch. I hate
It's
this
kind
team.
of crazy, dude.
That is just so nuts for this character.
Oh, you committed to the command grab. You don't necessarily want to do it against him. That just happened.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And again. Yeah. A very lucky. A and to corner. Nice. Nice hitting there. Chong. Oh, do it again. Okay. I said 3 times that skeleton was out, he actually could have been healing way more health than using skeleton.
Good mix. This should be dead. Oh no!
No.
Why did I say anything?
And the
Level 3.
Hey,
Or-
hey.
Oh.
Did
Nice.
that work? Or was it did the unvuln cover them?
The Involt covered them. That was good. You could have also just gone right into double level 3 and I think avoided it, but I'm not going to say don't do what you did, because it obviously worked.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be really funny, you could have just gone right into Eliza level 3 and killed them with the bomb at the end. You can do more than like counter hit punish that, but you punished it, which is still pretty good.
Hey.
2 bars.
My friend.
How was Ollie?
Also.
Reflector doesn't work versus beams.
That's a strange decision. That's a very strange decision. Especially if you're not gonna do the one that like sends it full screen. Like at least give them the pressure.
I mean, they've done this
Yeah,
before, and so
the-
I think they're just valuing getting the eyeballs on them for the to protect the raw tag.
Yeah.
Good overhead.
Hey. Okay. Oh, double. And we didn't block? Hold that. And Peacock gets a full conversion. Never mind. Is what I would say.
Especially when Peacock has no bar. Raw tagging versus her full screen is actually a way to just get a character out. And so we push blocked projectiles, and I don't know if it really helped us. Doing it again. I hate jump medium.
The thing with this is that Lamba knows what you're gonna be doing if that's the case, and then they know how to counteract it. So it's not that like yes, you want to reflect the projectiles. The Lamba knows that you want to reflect the projectiles, so they're just gonna use normals or counter projectiles against their own projectiles.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to change it up. Birthday. Too far from the corner. Too far.
And we snapped the character. I hate that. No combo because we're too close to the corner.
Monster.
We placed monster and then immediately ran away from it.
We ran away from the monster.
So I know you're afraid of the head being behind you. There was a point in time you didn't. Wait, did that burst not hit the head? You
It
pressed.
didn't hit the
Oh,
head. No, it didn't.
I guess they wanted to tech a throw and they just got checked that way instead. So yeah, this was just you expecting a throw and getting hit. Monster does nothing if you don't force them to run through it. And they just used headbutt plus nom, I'm pretty sure. So their head's on like a 2-something second cooldown. You could have just jumped back as they were approaching you and started hitting the head and actually forced them to approach you rather than, oh crap, the head's behind me, I guess I need to go forward, and I wasted that bar. THC out.
Don't be calling the Eliza assist rip. Heck.
Beam.
I know.
You missed however long you were away.
Oh, yeah. The conditioning is real right now, dude. Rip.
And you're dead.
How much I've missed? Pronto, sheep's matches right now. Oh, conversion from full screen. Whee! And you're dead. Oh, it's just 2 more? Yeah.
Okay. I know.
That jab was amazing. Why did you commit? Oh. That was amazing. Hey.
It's very good. So using that assist for mix, it's works and it's good, but it's you deal no damage. Although now you're almost killing
so this
a
was
character.
counter hit, but I disagree with all of this. You kind of need your meter.
Take care, take.
Yeah,
Good conversion.
that's fine.
I don't know if
Very good.
I'd encourage burst baiting with like that was what 50 in Dizzy built up.
Yeah,
That's something to do once you've already noticed them mashing always.
okay. Yep, that was your moment to dash forward. Here we go. Oh, you managed because you're fast enough at least.
Good grip.
That's good. Hey. 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 Yep.
I
We're
also
gonna see if we again. I disagree.
I don't think. Okay, you just did it on Eliza. I don't think I've seen you super jump at all as Umbrella versus this P.
Oh yeah, they have not done that.
You could have
Honestly, I would have stayed there. I would have just stayed there. Like,
chose
if you can still
violence.
convert, I would have chosen violence. It wouldn't have been that bad of a sacrifice.
Because that fortune would have also exploded.
Exactly. That's
Yep,
what
you're gonna get
probably
anti-aired. Approaching like that. Oh my god. She's blind. Yeah.
I hate Letty so much because the hit versus stun doesn't feel like worth it. What do you mean? Like, if they get hit by Letty, it's huge. If they get hit by Letty.
Good push block. Yeah. Every time you block a God Orb, you need to push block the cat off you.
That's right there. That should have been a push block.
Yeah, it's not easy, but it's how you have to deal with the cat. Oh no.
Oh, it's a birthday. No. Hey, gonna go for the kill.
They don't know! You can't use stun medium punch there.
Nice. You got the hit. Get in here. That's plus. Yeah. Don't touch a bird. Huh. Oh no.
Yep. Oh, they're doing.
That's
What?
huge.
What
Look
the
at
hell?
this. Yeah, dude. Oh, that move.
Oh,
Ow. Crazy. Yeah.
and tag.
That's all that doesn't matter. And the tag to get rid of the lock. Okay. I would have DP again.
You also didn't jump cancel that DP, even though you hit the assist. That was the last one, right? Yeah, no, that team is ludicrous. There's no other real way to put it, but in regards to dealing with the fortune, if you block the overhead, you also need to push block them out. No, oops, I pressed a button on my controller on the ground. Yeah, so especially if you can push block the jumping light kick. For some reason, Lanba, even though he plays majority headless, doesn't do jump light kick, jump medium punch. Which means if you push block the jump light kick, there's a chance the Gato whiffs and you punish. But if you push block the Gato, you still force them to approach again, and so you can default to blocking low and then blocking high if they IAD, because you have enough distance to react to that. You were doing a reasonable job calling DP assist to deal with the cat just running reckless at you. And it's one good way to check her, but it kind of just saved you in Hail Mary spots. There's also the time you were really afraid of the head, but it's the head, and I get that, especially because it literally, like, 3 games prior just punished you for trying to crouch heavy punch. And then for P, you're not taking the space that's given to you, which also invalidates item drop, which is probably one of the things you're most infuriated about, trying to get through all that garbage. And dealing with item drop is one of the most important ways to deal with P. So if she gives you space, dash forward, take it, just outrun the item drop. The other part was, especially on Umbi, after you block H item toss, you can, and it depends on the zoning pattern that's in front of you. You can dash forward, or if there's an Air Sword George coming that will prevent you from dashing forward, you can super jump forward over it. Unless it's right on your face, and then you might just have to take it, or you can neutral jump over it and then start moving forward afterwards, but then you have to deal with item toss afterwards. It's a whole mess, annoying, and I can't blame you for struggling to deal with it, because I'm awful on that matchup as well. But those are the things you need to start working on. It's a really annoying matchup for a lot of your team. But there's a few specific things you need to be doing to work around it better than you are. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything specific. JP, please. If there's any options I'm forgetting right now. So those are the 2 main ones I know.
It's such a hard matchup because, like, if you man.
Yeah.
And I deal with it like vastly differently because Fuqua enables a lot of counter zoning and like opportunities and stuff. It's like with Umbi, I think even with just like with your team in general, you really can't get afraid of the item drop. Like, it'll be there, but like honestly, I feel like everybody on your team is able to just kind of like get past it very easily, and you just kind of you have to figure out how to navigate past the garbage. And there's like videos and stuff, but like Lamba's hecking what's it called? Their zoning pattern is like so Titan specific. Part of that is just like really just trying to get used to what it looks like, and then kind of figuring out what your opportunities for movement are. So like if you just see like there's no air show George, that's your kind of your moment up forward, or if you see an air show but there's like a gap, you could probably like dash under and afford. But it's a hard
Yeah,
game.
it's a
It's
character
hard.
that makes the game a puzzle game that you have to react to in real time.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
you really can't put yourself into a lockdown mode.
technically there's always an answer, but even top players don't find that answer consistently because you make one wrong step, whoops, back full screen, try again, goodbye a quarter of your health.
Yeah. It's super heckin' rough.
And it's never gonna be the same pattern. So you're reacting to them reacting to you, which sounds really stupid, but kind of just it's annoying. It's really obnoxious.